I just want to play a video game. I've spent so long today fucking around with games, trying to get them working. I've tried 4 different games and none have worked. So I've brute forced Isaac into being a completed finished game. I bought this up a few days ago before I played Noita, that my Isaac save, my Repentance save, is just gone. Hundreds of hours of gameplay just fucking gone, straight off the cloud. It goes all the way back to original Rebirth. So I went on the speedrunning website, and I downloaded a complete save for that, because they use that for speedrunning. So now we've got a fully completed Isaac save, by which I mean I fully completed Isaac in the past 24 hours. So we're gonna just play a little bit of Isaac. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna play as Isaac. Fuck it, why not? And play Isaac. Mind-blowing, I know. Oh, the filter's on. Oh, I don't know if I like that, but alright, we'll blitz through. So hello. Let me explain. I've been wanting to do some second channel content. Although I should probably be recording Rumble right now, I fully admit. And, you know, I thought to myself, hey, we'll play some Noita. Load up Noita. Save doesn't work. Alright, fair enough. The run we started the other day. Okay, fair enough. I thought I'll just start a new game. Start the new game. Start working immediately. So I don't know if one of the mods were updated and bricked everything or whatever. So I thought, fuck it, we won't play Noita after all. That was a silly idea. I decided, because I've been just like thinking about playing it more and more recently, that I'd go for Fallout. Specifically Fallout, the Tale of Two Wastelands mod that puts Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas into the same world. But I also don't have the 50 hours necessary to set up a Bethesda game mod list. I actually hate the filter. Let's turn that off for a fucking start. Let's also turn on an extra HUD too. That'll do. Perfect. And because I don't have the time to do that, I thought, fuck it, I'll just use a Wabberjack mod list, the same that I used to set up the Skyrim mod pack. Followed all the instructions to the letter. Got into the first fight. Got the kill cam. You know, in Fallout, when you kill things with VATS or whatever, it does a fancy kill cam, slow motion zoom. Did that. Damn it. Did that, and it just white screened. Just white screened. So that genuinely took me. Ooh, that's a really good item, isn't it? That genuinely took me about 4 hours to set up, because the Tale of Two Wastelands mod launcher. What's that fucking rock? Oh, it's got coins in it. Wow, must be, you know, something that I never actually unlocked in. Must be something I never unlocked in Repentance before I stopped playing in favor of Noita. And then never got to unlock because my save disappeared. I know I'm not the only person with the issue, because I googled it and there's about 50,000 fucking results of the same people like, my save has disappeared. So apparently they haven't fixed that yet. I do blame Steam Cloud for that. I don't think it's necessarily the developers of Isaac that are behind that one. Genuinely took about 4 hours to set up Fallout anyway, because the way it works, it basically is a decompiler for Fallout 3, and it takes all the Fallout 3 game data and puts it into the Fallout New Vegas engine, which, as you can imagine, takes a bloody long time. Like, genuinely took 2 hours just for it to... bollocks. Just to do that. So for it to then not work was a bit of a kick in the teeth. Then I thought, fuck it. Okay, a lot of people were asking me to play Jedi Fallen Order. We'll do that. My internet's also crapped out again. It's downloading. It's downloading right now at 200 kilobits a second. So that's going to take, given that it's an EA game and they don't like to compress their textures anymore, that's going to take roughly 2 weeks to download. I wish I was joking. So really, it's just been a fucking mess. So I thought, hey, I'll play Isaac. Of course, I loaded Isaac up and it's back to square one. So I was able to find a save for that. Thank fucking God. It's really is all I can do right now. I hate to say it. This is like literally it. It's this or RimWorld, because that's all I've got installed, because it's a fresh PC. It's not a fresh PC, but it's obviously a fresh Windows install. God damn. Why is it so... This is... I bought this up during... Was it during Noita? Or was it maybe during one of the episodes that I started recording and scrapped because something went wrong? It might have been during Fallout I was talking about. I don't really know. Oh! That hurts. Wasted Eternal Heart there. I thought I would pick it up because it would force me to play better. And actually, it was just a terrible idea because I just lost the item. Anyway, saying how, like, PC gaming is, like, good, but prohibitively expensive now. I don't remember. It might have been that Noita episode I put up the other day. I was very, very tired when I uploaded that. I barely fucking remember what we talked about in that. But PC game is, like, better, but so prohibitively expensive because your games have, like, essentially infinite shelf life because you've got modability for almost all games. Turns out that's also its biggest fucking problem because I loaded up about 5 fucking games today and none of them bloody worked. But luckily, I was able to fix this one through the medium of game modding. And break another 3. Wow, a bar of soap. Fuck it. I think a bar of soap is pretty good, right? I don't really remember much about Isaac at this point. I'm too off the... I'm too, like, out of the circuit to really know what's going on. There's, and obviously not unlocking all this stuff myself has definitely shot me in the foot a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't get the Steam achievements, which is a bit of a shame. I don't get all those worthless achievements for worthless gameplay. If you're not having fun with the game, don't play a game. Unless the fun is the satisfaction in defeating a particularly difficult aspect of the game and improving as a person. For example, Dark Souls. Not necessarily fun moment to moment, particularly when you're dying over and over and over, but when you finally crack it, hey, that's a good feeling, right? Isaac, though, wasn't feeling that. I don't get the mindset. So if it did unlock the Steam achievements, I wouldn't give a shit. But, you know, there would be some people out there like, you didn't earn those Steam achievements. Oh no, my worthless Steam achievements. I'm a charlatan and a fraud. I don't know. I guess if you spend a lot of time specifically trying to go for... Ooh. We could take Lost Fly and try and become Beelzebub. Or we could take Black Hole, pick it up, use it, and re-roll it. I think I'll do that. Oh, we had to pick both? Ah! What a time to be alive. I'm going to take this, I'm going to chuck it at something. I haven't decided what yet. Probably you fuckers. Die! Excellent. And then we're going to... Oh, it expands. It was a black hole. Then we're going to put that back, and then we're going to re-roll the fucking thing. To glitter bombs? Nancy bombs. Oh, okay. I don't really get stock in putting... Well, stock in worthless video game points. Like the whole Xbox... What was it? Like Xbox Live score? People used to be really, really protective over that. They used to be like... You know, my game score is greater than yours. I don't even remember what it's called anymore. PlayStation trophies? Oh, I've platinumed this game. It's like, yeah, well, I had fun playing this game. Take that. I hate it when you do that. Oof. Oh! Nancy, you betrayed me. Well, what trinkets have we got? Charged penny. Give me a charged penny. Our silver dollar isn't bad, but... To be honest, at the rate we're going, we might not survive that long. Fucking Nancy bombs. To be honest, I didn't recognize the graphic on the bomb. On the Bomberman bomb, I should say. It was like a weird look to it. It just looked like a Legend of Zelda bomb. Well, we know that for the future now. To be honest, if it wasn't for my impatience trying to kill Gemini a little bit sooner, then we wouldn't have had this problem in the first place, but never mind, I suppose. And I'm not saying, look, if you enjoy collecting gamer points, this is the worst Isaac gameplay anyone's ever had. If you enjoy collecting gamer points, that's fine. If that's a big core part of your enjoyment, that's okay. It's if you impose that on others that it becomes a significant problem and you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. People are starving to death in this world. Homelessness and drugs famine. Regular famine. Mass pandemics and civil liberties being infringed on by companies that are destroying the world at an alarming rate. If somebody doesn't care about your gamer points, I think that's okay. And similarly, you shouldn't let other people make your mind up about gamer points. But they are just fucking worthless numbers. Worthless numbers. Power is going to that could be going to supplying people food and energy. Fresh water for communities who are dying of typhus at a rapid rate. Being used to display your fucking virtual numbers, you selfish shit. Anyway, what I'm saying is I kind of wish I'd have got the Steam achievement for it. Mainly because it would have been a bitter victory. Like, how dare you erase my save game? For that, I'm going to take this victory away from you. Unexisting person. Edmund Macmillan. I am become my money, except my money in this case are worthless Steam achievements. I think I had on my Steam achievement. I was looking at this the other day. On my Steam profile, it says I've got like a 21% completion rate for games, which is absolutely bullshit because there's, I think 50% of my games in my Steam library I haven't opened because I think 50% of them are from Humble Bundles. And everybody, when you buy a Humble Bundle, it's like, what, 20 games? But you only want one of them. But then you're like, oh, it's one game I want that normally costs a tenner, but I'll pay 15 quid for 40 games, 39 of which I'm not going to play. And then your stupid ape brain thinks, hey, that's a good deal, despite the fact that you will never load those up. And that's how they get you. Well, they don't get you anymore because Humble was bought by IGN, and I think they pretty much bricked the business model by making the games in it just, like, kind of shit. Humble Choice. Now, you can choose which game you want. Oh, you mean a shop? No, 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 it's Humble Choice. We're giving you something. You can choose what you purchase. That's called a shop, IGN. Congratulations, you've given us a thing that was invented thousands of years ago. I shouldn't say that. I am actually a Humble partner. I've worked very closely with Humble on many promotions. Link is in the description. I say that as a joke, but I actually think it could be... Oh! What a waste of a sun card. I will admit I panicked. The sun. The sun. How does he say it? No, we still didn't get a deal with the devil. What a waste. Thought I'd pop it just to see if we could actually get something out of it. How does the man say it? Been a long time since I played Isaac. You do Isaac voice packs. I'll redo it all. Except in a misleading way. Not the moon. And you call the moon not the sun. That's an obvious one. The devil, I would say, brrr, spooky. Okay, that one's pretty silly. I probably wouldn't do that. Or you could just do each one in a different silly voice. Like a bingo caller. I don't know if that's a, damn it, cross-continental reference. Do you have bingo callers in the US? Or any other English-speaking or non-English-speaking country? The country where you live. And I assume you speak English, otherwise you probably wouldn't understand what I'm saying right now. Fuck off! So anyway, sorry, a bingo callers. There's a game in the UK at least called Bingo. I'm sure that's at least made it across the Atlantic. Where there are numbers chosen at random, and you have to get all the numbers chosen at random. It's purely a game of luck, unless you are an 80-year-old woman who's desperate for the, you know, for the gift hamper that is up for winning. At which point, it's a mad dash for the front, just in case two of you get the numbers at the same time. Competitive bingo is a real thing. In my hometown, where there was nothing else to do besides die, so it was like quite literally all old people, because all the young people would leave at the first chance they get, myself included. My nan took me to a bingo night. I was probably like 8 and severely uninterested. But I was stopping with my grandparents at the time. I assume my parents were away or something like that. And there was a bingo night on. What happened to the penny? Oh, we've like eaten it. How did we eat the penny? Weird. What the fuck? A ghost. Ooh, spooky. Alright, I really do want that heart. Not maybe that desperately. To be honest, I thought I could pick that up and probably make it across without being hit. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know how to play this game anymore. I think that's fairly obvious at this point. Anyway, to get back to my my gripping bingo night story. They are vicious. Two of them, one of them genuinely tripped the other one up. She didn't mean to, but they were both rushing up to the front because they both got the number at the same time. And then the one, like, pushed the other over a chair, or, like, pushed a chair out and knocked another one over. Maybe it was tactical timing. And bizarrely enough, my granddad from the other side of my family was the one reading out the numbers. It was a very small town. a very small town. It's weird living in a town like that. In some ways, like right now in my life, it would be fine like that. But when you're a kid growing up, the last thing you want is a load of old people always knowing everything you're doing and when you're doing it. You want a bit of freedom and a bit of kind of the ability to explore life, and that was not fucking happening in that town. It was almost like, if you've seen the movie Hot Fuzz, that's exactly what it is. Oh, we can play a claw machine. 5 cents a go? These machines are a rip-off. I mean, in real life, that is. Oh. Do I want Robo Baby 2.0? Not really, but we'll take it. Paid for it now. 20 cents for a Robo Baby 2.0? Eh. It's not great. But I guess it'll do. Verp spawns the last used pill. Well, let's see if we can do something better with that. Yeah, everybody in that town knew everybody. You couldn't leave the house without everyone knowing, and it was like, really, it's very paranoia inducing. I blame that town for why I'm so neurotic. But like my nan would have one corner of the street covered, and then my mum's godmother, it's just like a cousin sister's gnome, you know. It's a very distant, bizarre thing. She would have the other corner of the street covered, and then my great-grandmother, while she was alive, I have no idea what that was, would have the other... and they would have, like, the whole town covered. You know, like Lord Varys from Game of Thrones? With his little birds? It was that. I couldn't do anything without everybody fucking knowing. And the second they saw anyone of note, they'd be calling one another up on the phone because they were that fucking bored, I assume, in their life. Very bizarre. It was a really, really strange town to grow. It was almost like a... I don't want to say like a cult, because they're all like legitimate cults, which are incredibly damaging to people. Which is kind of weird. It was a very weird place to grow up. But in some ways, it was also a really nice place to... Like, you could walk around at night, no problem. You could hang around at 2 in the morning. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted. There was no danger. There was no police station for like 40 miles. Because if you did anything wrong, you would disappear in the night. Especially if you were from out of town, that's it. You don't fuck around. So it was like, in some ways, very, very safe to be in a weird little town like that, especially to be local in a town like that. You know, like, if you played Oblivion, you're not the Brethren from Oblivion. It's like that. That's alright, I don't give a fuck about Deals with the Devil. Deals with the Devil are for bitches. Like Judas. I've always said that about Judas. Are we going to win this run? Probably not. I'll be honest, probably not. It's like fine. It's like solidly okay. We got like a little bit of a DPS upgrade. Sci-Fly is like doing 100% of everything for this run right now. The random bombs are quite nice, but they are also an Achilles heel. I think we're also conjoined. Okay, well, that's definitely up things a little bit. Because of Demon Baby and Ghost Baby and Robo Baby. Thank God we paid the 20 cents for that Robo Baby now, huh? That worked. Ooh. Give me a razzle dazzle. But also growing up somewhere like that does make you extremely paranoid. Because everybody's watching your every move. It's when everybody's like, oh, in the UK, there's so many security cameras. Everybody's spying on you. There were no security cameras in my hometown, but honestly, you didn't need it. But in some ways, it would also be kind of good to move back there and just kind of disappear into the background a little bit. I think that's the YouTube effect, though. Like, I don't know how the bigger YouTubers manage it. I guess they just don't, you know, like big YouTubers, I guess, just don't have a Discord where they talk to people or read the comments or anything or respond to Patreon messages or whatever it is. I guess they just let it all fade out into the background because you can't. I've talked about it before, but I just guess you really cannot do it at that point. Completely unfeasible. But I do like doing that, and I will do that for as long as is possible. But it would be kind of nice just to fade into obscurity at some points, huh? You can't keep up a good, like, social front in a city and also be constantly socially bombarded online. You know what I'd like to do? Neither. And I'd like to play The Binding of Isaac. Do I want the piggy bank? I kind of do. Honestly, I think the bombs are more valuable right now, but the amount I'm getting hit, fuck it. Like, we'll take the piggy bank. Right, let's find this bloody item room and let's plow on. The run might not be good. I'll be the first to admit that, but we are doing good in terms of time. If it was slightly stronger, we could have made this a boss rush for sure. Let's back off then. Let's check some of these hallways back there. What about that side passage back there? Worth a try. Let's go. Never gets old. When I'm like 90 and dying, well, let's be honest. When I'm 35 and dying, you think you're gonna remember like random obscure Oblivion quotes then? How many times do the neurons have to be reinforced before it's like concreted in? I guess never, right? Eventually, you would just forget shit if you didn't quote it incessantly every 30 seconds. Bonk. Oh, mushroom. Golden razor. I don't know what that is. Converts 5 coins into a 1.2 damage up for the current room. Oh, that plus Pidgey Bank could be pretty good. I'm not using it as my active item, though. All right. We're not going to replace the D6 with it, but that's an interesting synergy. I guess that plus the Keeper could be kind of interesting in a weird way. Well, no, because you'd never replace the Keeper spacebar item. I guess like Piggy Bank and any other kind of item dropping item. Ooh, golden rocks. Hey, if you could blow up these golden rocks, that'd be kind of ideal, because then I could potentially get a reroll for that item. You know, I'll blow up these golden rocks, you coward. There you go. Ah! Because we've got the charge penny, right? So we've got a chance of... Fuck! Well, yeah, that was going to happen. We've got charge penny, right? So every one of these we pick up, there's a chance that we'll get a charge on our active item again. Be quite nice. You know what I'd really like? Some sort of offensive upgrade that isn't entirely bomb-based. Because it really is fucking over. Get him, Sci-Fly. Okay. Well, level 2 Cuban meat. I guess I'll take that. No deal with the devil. If you're banned, you don't deserve a deal with the devil. Okay. Final floor. Ooh, can we get over to you? No. Well, we could on the diagonal, but I'm not risking that. 100% chance to deal with the devil. All we got to do is kill this entire floor without taking damage or being hit once. That's doable. That's very doable. I've done it before. Okay. I mean, when I did it before, it's probably when I was playing every single day and, you know, competing online and putting down good scores. I don't know why. I started playing this with a keyboard again. Even though the last time we played Isaac, I spent like 2 weeks playing it with a controller. It's like fucking myself over. I'm really setting myself up to fail this time. Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm so concerned about it before. Oh, fuck off. We've already taken the damage. Might as well just embrace it at this point. Get right in there with orbitals. Try and speed things up a little bit. Moo-hoo. Ha 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 ha. We're putting out good damage, though. I think Demon Baby plus the Cuban meat plus everything. I mean, this is the familiar run. If we could get BBFs? What's the name of the item? Makes your familiars twice as strong? I really don't remember. Whatever that item is, if we get that in the shop, we are actually good. That will carry us through to the end of the game, no problem. Who needs health upgrades or any sort of health generator when you've got an army? Kind of annoyed we haven't got a map, though. Isaac, much like Noita, I think is one of those games that I don't have the patience for the bullshit anymore. Like, Noita just fucks me off because you've got the random start. Like, genuinely, if every Noita run started with just Dynamite Wand, Water, average damage Wand, that's fine. That's all I want. It's when it starts you with Acid Vial, Wand that shoots shitty little fireballs. I'm already like, when I started, I'm already sick of the run. I just don't have the patience for it anymore. I think it's because I really have very little free time. This game too, take all the curses and just fuck off. Who the fuck has the time of day for that? Well, I mean, me when I was like 18 and didn't have much else better to do. I don't have the time for that anymore. I could spend all day playing video games. I can't spend all day playing video games. I almost loaded up Simpsons Hit and Run again. I know I've been threatening that for a while. It's the only other game I've got on my PC right now that fucking works. Unless I'm going to start downloading like Pokemon ROM hacks or some shit. I want to play something weird. Bizarrely enough, the best Pokemon ROM hack I've played is the 4chan one. I forget what it's called. Like Clover? Pokemon Clover? Let me put it this way. Pretty much not PC. Definitely don't play it if you are of a sensitive disposition. Because it's... I mean, it's a 4chan Pokemon ROM hack. You've got to expect it's going to be... frighteningly offensive is probably the best way to put it. Bombs a key. Oh, that's pretty good right now. I don't want that. You know what? Give me that. Because now if we... Look, we need to go hard on the rerolls to be in for a chance of... I'm going to do it right now. It takes all your health? Since fucking when? I thought it took a heart. Health, please. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Also, we've got the bloody Ace of Spades and we haven't picked up a single fucking card. As far as I can remember. Health? No? In your own time. That's okay. I don't mind. Whenever you're ready. I'm not fast. Oh! That's fine. Just start off a heart. I need to retire from video games. Or I need to actually play a video game consistently enough to be half decent at it. Or alternatively, I just need to play a breadth of video games enough to actually be good just kind of generally. Gain some hand-eye coordination. Wow, this is not looking good, is it? I might go back and play that, that beggar. See if maybe we can get a health upgrade from him. Yeah, let's do that. Don't kill him. Okay, thank you. Hello, friend. Have you got some dinner for me? In your own time. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Be gone. Oh, okay. Oh, adrenaline. Shit. I thought it was Synthol then. Of course it wouldn't be Synthol. I was like, oh, Synthol's now a beggar item. I thought that was a very witty, you know, social commentary there from the developers on homelessness. But no, in fact, it was just a completely different item. Oh, Tech Zero is fucking great with conjoined. We've blown it wide open. This game is ours now. This game is ours now. All I need is now way more damage, way more range, and some health. And we're good. Besides that, though, this game is ours now. Brilliant. Thank you for that. Oh, fuck. This is bad. Wow, the damage from this is dog shit, isn't it? Hello, Empress. Fuck it. You've got to be brave. Show no fear. Only the bravest survive. Sigma male grind set, etc., etc. I don't really understand what the kids mean by that. Not entirely sure I know what a Sigma male is. To be honest, I don't give a fuck what a Sigma male is. I couldn't give less of a shit. Anything on the internet that precedes the word male, you know, is just some real shit. Anything that I've read on Discord, I think is just safe to ignore. See? Easy. You just gotta have a bit of self-confidence. Okay, here we go. Half a heart? Easy. Completed it, mate. Oh, fuck, we're dead. Oh, God, Scyflight. Scyflight. You, my friend, have some difficult days ahead. Wow, is the damage really this dog shit? Good lord. I'd argue Isaac is probably the easiest character in the game. I guess in some ways Azazel. Like, Azazel's got all the tools you need to win right off the bat, but Isaac has the most potential for broken, OP, ridiculous shit. And I have right fucked it up, as I would potentially say. Well, that definitely seals the deal. I'm going to retire from video. What am I good at? What am I good at? Why am I here? I should go into, like, just data entry or something, you know? Just, like, quit. Just, like, quit YouTube gaming. I'm not cut out for this. Stop playing. Yeah, I fucking agree. Couldn't have said it better myself.